Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be playing some Vault Hunters. So here I am making my first world, and let's get started. Alright, so the world finally loaded after about 5-7 minutes, so let's get started. If you haven't ever played Vault Hunters before, basically the idea is that you build a crystal and enter a vault where you're able to loot and then level up and make your players stronger. Um, so yeah, the first steps for that, of course, is getting wood and getting basic tools. So I'm going to do that. I've got some basic stuff. Let's look at the quest book and we'll see what we have to do next. Here we have our introduction about the game. You can pause if you want to read. We're going to be playing normal. That's the default. And we check that. So now what we need to do is we need to get some chromatic iron. So I'm going to go look for a cave. But it is now the next day in game, and I was not able to find a cave overnight, so I lived in this little hole and I melted up smelted some meat overnight. And so now I decided I'm just going to dig down and hopefully find a cave that way. First, let's kill this creeper, or attempt to kill it without dying. I'm gonna mine this, and let's dig down here. There are a lot of monsters. Here we are. It is going to be a problem. And my pickaxe is about to break. Let's do that. Or that. I'm gonna make an iron pickaxe so that we can get diamonds if we find those too. Here we go. Then I'm gonna turn them down a little bit. They're just so loud. This one. Let's just turn all of it down a little bit. And we found some carrots, which is great because they will be very helpful in the future, making our vault crystals. So yeah, now that I found this cave, I'm just gonna look around, hopefully find some chromatic iron, and then I will get back to you if I do. Hey, so I found some chromatic iron here, just digging to the cave up in the map, and came across some chromatic iron. So we're gonna mine, I think it's 24 or 16, and then we'll get 24 chromatic raw iron, and then we have to find some vault stone. So I'm gonna go look for that, and I'll let you know when I find the vault stone. Hey, I found some diamonds. That's pretty good, because I'll need that for the vault altar. But it looks like it is just one, so I will need to find more. Found some vault stone, but there are a lot of mobs and it is getting pretty dicey. So I'm gonna dig into the wall here, or I'll just I killed them all, so I'm just gonna mine that now. And I need 16. So when I mine it, they drop these little chipped pieces. These are used, chipped rock, vault rock, are used to create the vault crystals, so we can get into the vault. We'll need quite a bit of this, so I will mine about a stack of it just because. I mined a little bit extra so that I could get more chipped vault rock, and now it looks like the next step is to create a vault rock. Crafting the vault rock won't do a whole lot for me right now until I have the vault altar, and for that I need more diamonds, so I am going to spend some more time looking for some diamonds. Hey, there's some more diamonds. I didn't even notice them when I walked past them. Hopefully there's more than just a few. There's 4. I think I need 5 or 7. And it doesn't look like there are any more. So I am back to looking. Hey, there's more diamonds. We are looking good now. Hopefully there's... I think I might need one more. Let's look, what's the... One more diamond. Okay, I can make that. I need 3 for a pickaxe, 2 for an enchantment table, and 1 for the vault altar. So I've got enough diamonds, and I think I got everything I need to get started, so I'm going to head back up to the surface. Actually, before I went up, I got some obsidian because I figured that might be useful in actually making the vault altar. So, I'm going back up now, though. Well, I've made it up to the surface. It was nighttime, so I dug into a little hole and waited it out, and it is now raining, so that's just splendid. But I think I need to find a place to set up camp, make my first little starter base, and then we can go from there, build the vault altar, and then do our first vault. So I'm going to look for a spot here, and I will get back to you then. I like this little spot here, live it on the side of the cliff. I think I'm going to build like a little bit of a terrace that goes around and just kind of live off the side of the cliff and maybe build all the way around, but it's got a cool view. And there's some let's see, what does it look like up here? Got a nice flattish area up here, and then over there is Cool little beach. So yeah, I like this mountain here, and I think I'm gonna build here. So just to start, so that I'm have stuff that's kind of out of the way, I'm just gonna set up right here, and yeah. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a shelter here, if that's what you want to call it. There was phantom spawning, so I put a little roof above it for help with against that, and then so yeah. Next thing we have to do is craft a vault rock. So to do that, we will need a chromatic iron and some chipped vault rock. We do one of those, and there we go. We got a vault rock. So now we will complete that, and then we need a vault altar. For that, we need more chromatic iron, diamond, stone bricks, and obsidian. So I will smelt up some of this stone for some stone bricks. There's the 4 stone we need to make stone bricks. And that. And then we can make a vault altar. This will give us a button. And now we need to make a vault crystal. So to do this, we will place the altar and put a button on there. And so we need a leaf of any kind, 3 cobblestone, 4 coal, and 2 sticks. Just 2 sticks, 4 coal, 3 cobblestone, and then a leaf. So I will make a shears for this real quick. We still have some leaves we came here. And get all those. And one of those. So there we have all complete, so we can press the button and we'll get all mystically infused. And we have a vault crystal. We can complete this and we get a shulker box. And now this is talking about skills and talents. So we will get a skill point, and then we can put that towards the heal command. So if we go, I believe it's H, abilities, heal. This is super important because you don't heal inside of the vaults, and so this is our way of healing when we're inside the vault. It'll use the mana down there. My heal is tab, so when I press tab, hear that, and I get healed up a little bit. That will be super helpful when we do a vault. Next step is better enchanting. The enchanting table works a little bit different in Vault Hunters. So we will get a Vault Enchanter, and I can show you how it works. We need a couple emeralds and an enchantment table. I do not have any emeralds, however. So that will be a trouble there. So I'm going to have to go looking for those. I found a village, not too far from where I was set up, you know. Here's where my house was, and here's the village. So a cool thing with this mod is that you can just pick up the villagers, and so I'm just gonna walk around and take all the villagers and relocate them to a new house for them. This will make it a lot easier for trading, and then I can get some emeralds and we can do a vault. I made it back to my base. I'm just gonna drop this stuff off, and we'll have to turn this villager into someone I can trade with. I'm not quite sure what the best option is. Probably a Fletcher, and then I can trade sticks. I don't have any flint though, so maybe I'll go with the librarian since I have some of that stuff on hand. Let's see. Oh, and I just turned my sugar cane into sugar instead of paper, so that will take even longer to do this. Okay. Let's see, I must I broke my shovel getting sand earlier. We're gonna turn this glass into an animal jar, and then we're gonna put the animal jar into an animal pen, and that will be an easy way to farm animal stuff. So, do this and some of that. And oh, it looks like I can use stained glass panes, so that will save a bunch of glass. Um, I think I can use glass. I cannot use glass panes. Never mind. No, I can. If it's stained, maybe. Let's see if I can. How do I stain it? Maybe I can use some of these flowers. Yep, that works. So I'm gonna turn this glass into that. And there, do that. Let's put these villagers up here. Then I can shift right click and it will suck up the cows. Then I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna get chicken, pig, sheep, and I'm gonna make some more. I will get all the animals basically. Then work on getting some more sugar cane so we can get a villager and get some emeralds. Before I go into the vault, I want to make sure I do all the quests. Let's see if I can pull them up. So before I do vault hunting, I want to do better enchanting and vault potions, just because the quest line goes better that way. I made it back to my base with four main animals, you know, chicken, cow, sheep, pig. Eventually I'll want a rabbit, and then there's a bee one, I believe. But another thing I found was another village, and they had villagers with professions. So I think if I do this, they will keep the profession, then I can trade with them. And, for now, I'll pick them back up and put them away. But because I have emeralds, I can finish the altar, enchanter. I think I need a book. There. And we have the enchanter. So we'll complete this, we'll get some emeralds and some enchantment bottles. Next we need to craft a vial. So there's two types, Slaughter, Goblin, and Pacifist. They all have different ways of refilling the vial, and then the vial is used to heal yourself inside the vault, so we want one of these as well. I found that the Slaughter works for me because just, you know, you have to kill the mobs in the vault. It's the easiest way. So I'm going to work on making a Slaughter vial. Another thing about the pens we can do is like see how the cows here, they breed with wheat. If you shift, you can see how many there are. If I right click, it then goes up to 34. So it will do all the feeding for you, and it's just an easy way to do it. And then if you right click on the cows, it gives you milk. Sheep, if you right click with shears, it'll shear them. If you right click on the chicken with a bucket, it'll give you the eggs. And then if you kill them, it'll give the drops. So that's what I use those for. And then I look at a slaughter pile. I need a red mushroom, chromatic iron, and glass bottle. I have those two, so I need to find a red mushroom. So I will go and look for one of those. I just looked, and a pacifist vial is a poppy. So if I find a poppy before I find a red mushroom, I might just go with that one,
just because it's easier and I can get into the vault and then get started instead of spending all my time outside of the vault, since the main point of the game is inside the vault. So I'm gonna go look for a poppy or a red mushroom and sleep as soon as I can. I found a poppy! Woo! Okay, might as well craft the pacifist vial, which I think it's pacifist. Yeah, so it'll respawn while I'm just inside the vault. Um, it's a good way to do it as well. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna craft that up and then we can do our first vault. Here, I found a bunny. It's perfect because I brought an animal jar just in case. So now I just have to catch it. The hardest part of bunnies. Got him. Here's the issue is I need a second one in order to actually breed them. So I guess I will just have to keep an eye out. There's a baby bunny over here, which I don't think it'll let me put into here. Yeah, too small. So maybe I can find another adult around here. Otherwise, I'll just come back for the baby when it's grown up. So here is my pacifist file. We'll complete that quest. And finally, I can enter Vault. So I will... Did I get that from that? Oh yes, I'll need the Ender Pearl for a... what's it called? A shard pouch, I believe. For this, I need wool, Ender Pearl, gold, and string. I have those. I need purple wool. See if these purple flowers can work. I think they're Botania, so I can't do anything with these currently. I'll have to look for the purple flower, or if I can get a red dye. For purple dye, if I get, I can't use any of those. Red dye and blue dye, I can get that from lapis. Red dye, I can do beetroot, poppy, rosebush, and tulip. So the only thing I think I have right now is beetroot seeds. So I'm gonna grow these real quick and make a pouch. It will be super helpful. Now I got the shard pouch. That will be super helpful when you get into the vault, and you'll see that every time you kill a mob, they drop shards. Just like another portal here. All you have to do is use any sort of vault stone. I prefer polished, but I don't have any, so we'll just do that for now. And then we got the vault. So I want to take a break here, and then when I come back, we will do the vault. Okay, so I'm back. It's the next day. Last night I was actually playing and it was getting a little late, so I figured I should take a break, but I'm back now and I'm ready to go into the vault. Now we can complete this quest, and this will give us a new sword and a shield, which is awesome. Then shard pouch will give us another pouch, which is used to pick up items. That will be super helpful as well. Next is bounty table, which we will do after we finish this vault. So we're just gonna let this reload, load the world a little bit here before we get started. Before we cross this line here, our time in the bottom left corner is stopped. So once we move into the actual vault, the time will start. So we'll let the vault load a little bit just to save time. So with these vault shields and swords, we'll roll these quick to see how good they are, and then we can use them in this vault. This shield, 6% block chance versus 5, plus other benefits, so we'll use this one instead of the vanilla one. And then
this sword is much better, so we'll use this one as well. Put those in the shulker box. If you right click with the shulker box, it will put it into it. And then we'll take our pouch and put in the pickup upgrade. That'll help with looting. So we'll leave the void upgrade out for now. And we can put our pouch over here on our back. And if I press B, I can access it as a quick way to do that. So I brought in some wood in case we wanted to make more shulker boxes. We'll get shulker shells from the wooden chests. I think it's had ample time to load the map, so let us begin. We've only got 25 minutes, so we have to make it count. A few things we really should focus on wooden chests, just because they have a lot of the beginner items, but some of the other stuff other chests have a lot of benefits as well. The small slimes, they don't do any damage unless you kill them, and then they drop, or they will poison you, so we aren't going to do that. Actually, I'm going to put these in here, and those in there, and then those will be picked up if I throw the stuff on the ground. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through this vault and we'll see how I edit the video, but it probably will be clipped up because there's a lot of the same stuff here. On the first monolith, and that will finish half of the quest to finish the vault. On the second monolith, so now after our 18 minutes of looting, we can go back and complete the vault. Made it back to the portal just in time to finish, and I got a lot of stuff, and we will check it out here. We got 15,000 XP, so that's super great. 16 coin piles, 82 unalived mobs, and 87 chests. Not too bad for a first. And we're up to level 5, which is really great. It's a great way to start. Now you can see up in the top right corner we have unspent skill points and an unspent expertise point. So then if we go to the H menu, in abilities we can take, I think I'll do another heal, and then Vein Miner. I'm going to do
all 4 levels of vein miner just because it's super useful. And then with our expertise, we can go to the expertise tab, and I am going to take fortunate, which is basically built-in fortune. So it's super great for mining ores. This is what we got. We got a whole lot of random stuff like wooden chunks and driftwood. Driftwood's super helpful. A lot of this stuff is just garbage that will be thrown away, but it will be helpful, and I'll show you how. We got 1 pair of vault boots and then a few gems that will be helpful with looting. So we use those, and then we have our monolith crate. So if we shift right click on that, it pops open, and we can see what all we got here. Like we got mystery box, which is great, kiwis, more jewels, and a couple wands, helmet. So we'll put this in here, and then we will roll these to see what we got. These are super great boots, so we'll put those on, and then this helmet is way better than the iron helmet, so we'll put that on as well. Now we got this cool little knight's helmet deal going on, and then we'll do these wands. I don't ever use wands, so we'll see if they're any good. Maybe I'll use them. Yeah, not sure if I want to use those yet. We'll keep them for later, and let's see. Maybe we'll use them. So open the mystery box. We got some emeralds, which will be great for enchanting. So one of the things I want to do with this pouch is with the pickup settings, we can set a filter. So to do that, we will take some of these common items that we'll get. We'll put them each into a slot. I got it. It's filled up with the most common items I'll get. So then if we go to backpack settings, slot memory settings, and select all slots, it will remember them, so then we can take them out, and then it will only pick up the items that are shown in the slots. So that'll be super helpful when we loot. We can just throw stuff on the ground and it'll only pick up those items, and it will keep our inventory from being overloaded with stuff. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find a way to store all this stuff better, and then we can run another vault. Oh, actually, I looked at the quest book, and our next one is the bounty table, and then eventually the tool station. So we're going to do those two right now and complete those quests. I think for the tool station quest, we actually have to complete a bounty first. So there might be a simple one we could do. Here we have find a vault diamond. We could do that if we did vault. Complete vaults. Complete vaults. These are both super easy to do, so we might do those. This one, I think we'll re-roll that one. This one gives a rare plus for finding 10 vault essence, which is pretty easy. So we're not going to be able to complete a bounty yet, so we'll wait on that one. Then there's the tool station. So I think what we'll do is we're going to do
another vault in the next episode, and then progress through the quest book, and maybe we'll get started on actually building a base. So yeah, if you've enjoyed watching this episode, be sure to leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.